Hello, I know I'm just cranking out videos this morning, but I just kind of do this video. It's gonna be like just randomness. It's gonna probably not make. It's gonna just kind of me throwing stuff out. It's just like another random ranting video about pet peeves. Second time, but I just thought of some things that I left out. At least I think I left out. Yeah, I left out, and so if this ends up long, I'm sorry. Um, I know my hair starting to kind of fade a little bit. Excuse me. But I'm gonna let it fade all the way through this time so I can dye it turquoise and purple, as I said before. The black is gonna stay though, because I can't get rid of that without bleaching it or whatever, so that is gonna stay. That's my getting better. So let's get started. One thing I really like, a big pet peeve is this YouTube thing. It's just like, I don't know, I hate finding a really cool new YouTuber and like finding their videos, I don't know, by searching like for whatever, and I go on it like I really like their videos, but they haven't been on for like 3 months. Um, though I'll usually still subscribe because then I usually look and see it says, oh, their latest activity. If their latest activity was recent, then I'll be like, oh, well, maybe they just haven't been on for a while. I remember there was a period of time where I noticed it was kind of glitchy. Like I said, I uploaded this video 3 weeks ago and it was really like 4 months, or they'll say I uploaded like a week ago and it was really like a month, or like even they'll say it a month and it wasn't a month yet, whatever. So sometimes they'll just be like, I'll just still subscribe anyway. But it just kind of sucks to be like, oh, like they do really cool like good rant videos, or they do really cool like videos about piercings or something. But I'll usually look through their videos, and if they have an explanation video, I'll be like, oh, I'll be gone for the next few months or something. Then I'll be like, because I ran into that one, like there's this girl or something, like this girl, and she did like hair videos and stuff or something, and she had a video saying that she's gonna be gone for like a month or so, a couple months. So I'm like, okay, that's why her last video was like from 2 months ago. She's gonna be gone for a while. But if I see that they have periods of time where they've had absences, I'll be like, okay, whatever. But it just does bother me that it's like, you're awesome. Why did I couldn't ugh. Um, but usually we're subscribing. Like someone that I subscribe to, I actually uploaded a video. Like it was really like a 50-second video, but he like uploaded a video. Um, I hate it when YouTube gives me the ugliest thumbnails possible. I like a lot. Most of my videos now I upload just straight from my I upload it like my webcam has the option to just like take files and hit YouTube, Facebook, something else like Flickr. So I just upload them from my like webcam. This is like not direct uploads, but that's different. But like you know what I mean. There's an option to just connect to my YouTube. So and then when I go on there, I'll go and change look at the thumbnail. Even when you just regular upload, it just always picks the worst thumbnail as a default. And then you go to change it, and then it still just doesn't give you like. I'm just like, why? Why can't you just give me a nice thumbnail? Ugh. It sounds so dramatic about that, but it just bothers me. I hate it when people say they're gonna do something, and they go around and do something else. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go do this now, and then I'll be back later, and then they come back and like, oh yeah, I never did that. I was just gone. I'm like, so I could have been talking to you this whole time, or something like that. It's like, you could just say I want to go. Well, sometimes things happen. I understand, like, but if you say you're gonna go somewhere, and then you end up just like watching TV, or you end up like doing something else, it just, I don't know, it annoys me. I understand something happens, but it just annoys me. I'm like, but, and what annoys me more though is if you do have the intention of doing something else, like if you just like want to leave to go do something, tell me what I don't know. Unless for whatever reason you think what you're going to do is gonna like hurt my feelings or bother me for whatever reason, then I can understand. But but I hate when people. I hate when people just log off for no reason. Like it just bothers me. It's like, is it so hard to say I gotta go? I want to go do this or something. I'll be back later. I hate that. I mean, sometimes things happen, like where your parents just like storm into your room saying you're grounded for 500 years and just grab your laptop from you. But at least just type G2G. Just Even the tiniest thing, and explain later why you left. But or I hate it when people say they'll be right back and then they don't come back. It just bothers me. And I hate it when people tell me that they're gonna do something and then they don't do it. They're like, oh yeah, I'll do this, and then they're like, oh nope, lol, sorry. It bothers me, like, immensely. It's like, really, you tell me this, and then you get my hopes up and make me all happy and put me in a good mood, and I'm like, I have this to look forward to, and then you just crush my hopes and dreams. Okay, maybe not that extreme, but you just kind of make me sad. It's like, there are just certain things that just, like, put me in a really good mood when certain people tell me, like, oh yeah, I'll do this, and then they don't. Like, Kyle, you're supposed to play Pokemon with me. We still haven't played Pokemon, so you know what? You're gonna play Pokemon with me this afternoon, or whenever you get online. You are gonna play Pokemon with me, because you said you would. And connect with your brother or whatever, because I want a Happini. I want a Blissey on my team, because Blissey kicks ass and pisses people off. But I hate it when people, it's like, I'm gonna do that. I understand things happen, like, I'm not mad at you for not playing Pokemon, I'm just picking on you. But I do want you to play Pokemon. Like, I am serious about actually really wanting you to play with me. But I really want you to play with me. But yeah, it bothers me when people are like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then they end up doing something else. And usually it's like involves stuff, and that makes me think, oh well, it's nice to know that that is more important than, helping me out. I could understand it's like, Kyle, like, if you got grounded and you got your DS taken away, like, that's not gonna bother me. You can just tell me that. But like, I don't know, I'm just using that as an example. I'm not, like, calling out Kyle or anything, but, I know he watches my videos, and so I know if I forget to say I want to play Pokemon. Another thing with hair, this is random, like, but when guys, especially my guy friends, when my guy friends get their hair cut, like, let's just say a guy has kind of shaggy hair and they like it like that, but it's getting long, they just chop it all off, and then they complain later. I'm sorry, me, with any hairstyle, like, Kyle, I know, like, Kyle's pretty much my only guy friend that I know that does it right. He maintains his hairstyle. I know what, like, just before I met you for the first time, you, like, chopped it all off really short, but you were doing it to, like, make it grow out better, which it still looked good, though. It was, like, it looked cute, so that worked, but, if you guys don't know Kyle, like, who I'm talking about, he comments on, like, almost all my videos. His name is, like, Deathcore Emo. With X as the friend, just look at, yeah. Just so people know, like, that's, if people don't, because I always talk about Kyle, and so if you don't know who I'm talking about, he does really good, cool guitar videos, though, but go watch him now. Well, after you watch this. But I hate it when guys, like my friend Brad, he'll, like, chop his hair off, or just, like, get it buzz cut, and then be like, I miss my hair. I mean, like, then don't chop it off, just trim it. Maintain your hairstyle. Yeah, sure, I might sometimes get my layers a little shorter than I normally would, just to, give them a little, because my hair grows really fast. I understand that, yeah, you don't want to, like, just get your hair cut slightly shorter than you normally want it. Don't chop it all off, and then be all, like, whine about it later, and then just do it again. It just bothers the crap out of me. It happens with guys more than girls, but just, like, just maintain your hairstyle instead of chopping it all off. People are like, oh, my hair's getting long. We'll get it cut to, like, the iced coffee is happy. But, another thing I hate. People who, like, I don't like that, and they've never tried it. Like, sushi. Sometimes I can understand sushi making scary people, but sushi is my favorite food, like, ever. And there are some people, like, I can't believe I had one friend who, like, I managed to get to try it, and it was crazy, but people who were like, oh, I don't like that. I can understand. Okay, to me, with sushi, saying you don't like fish doesn't really work, because it tastes very different. If you have sushi fish, it tastes very different than it cooked. Like, I mean, it is a big difference in the taste. It's a lot more mild flavored, so honestly, I can see if you don't like fish that much, liking sushi more than cooked fish, because it's less fishy. Like, to me, I feel like trying sushi and saying you don't care for fish. If you're allergic to fish, by all means. But it's like, oh, I don't like onions, and you have some dip, not French onion dip. But just say you have a dip that has, like, veggies in it and has like onions in it. Like, just try it. Unless you're, like, allergic to onions. But people who say, oh, I don't like this, and they've never tried it, it just bugs the crap out of me. And I hate people who refuse to eat vegetables because they're good for them or some immature reason like that. lettuce. Basic iceberg lettuce does not taste like much, you know? People complain that, oh, I can taste it. I'm like, God damn it, you're retarded. Let. I'm sorry, it pisses me off. Like, veggies are not gonna hurt you. I understand not liking certain things. Like, I don't like green beans. I don't like Brussels sprouts. I don't care for avocados. I like avocado in things, like sushi, as I said, but I don't like avocado. Is avocado's technically a veggie, isn't it? I don't remember. But, you know, people who say I don't like this and that, and they don't even try it. I hate it when people try to make me feel bad about things. Or inadvertently. Like the best example I can come up with. Let's just say you're like me. I don't have a job. I hate it when people talk about it around me. Like, oh, if you don't have a job, this, and this. People who don't have a job, and like you're talking, they know damn well I don't have a job. I can understand, say, like, sure, now I've gotten things like if you've never had a job before. There are people who are like, well, you've had a job before, so it's kind of different, or you're looking for a job, sure. People, you know, there's an understanding, like, but people who act, like, go top, like, oh, I hate kids, like, let's just say I had this is not, or I hate kids with piercings. You're like, you're my friend, and you're saying this right to my face, hello, you know, but maybe it's usually maybe a little more discreet than just saying I don't like piercing, you know, saying I hate kids with piercings when you're talking to someone with piercings, you know, and it's your friend. I hate that. And I also hate when people try and make me feel better about myself, but then instead they just like attack me about what I'm doing. Um, they'll just be like, you should do this, blah blah, you know, and they're like trying, like I could be like super sad about something, and all they'll do is tell me all these things I'm doing wrong. Um, Not everyone does that. Only like a couple people I know who've done that, but you know, and people have been really nice to me lately and stuff. But it's just like it's happened to me before. Like I've gotten upset and be like, oh well, and I'm sorry, but I hate it when people say stuff like you can do better than him or you could do better than them. It's like people don't. I don't know. It just bothers me when you say if you say like you like someone, they can be like, oh, you can do better than them. It's just kind of like I look at it from like the perspective of like you don't see someone the same way I do, you know, you don't know that, you know, I don't know. That's not gonna make me feel better about something like that, you know, I don't know. It bothers me. Like, you can do better than this person, or, oh, they're not, you know, I hate it when you say, like, you like someone and they act like, ew, why? Or I hate it when people are like, oh, you like them, and you say no, but they refuse to, like, accept that. Like, you legitimately don't like them just because it bothers me. It's like, ew, you like them? I'm like, no, I have no interest in this person. And they'll be like, yes, you do. I'm like, I just said no. Or if you respond in any sort of dramatic way, I've noticed if anyone ever asks me if I like someone, I have to say no as straight and normal, like straight face as possible, even if I legitimately am grossed out about it. Like, if you act like that, they're bleh. And I hate people. One last thing, Pokemon. I hate when people like get all weird about me liking Pokemon because I'm 19. I grew up with Pokemon. Like I love Pokemon. And just by the way, I got this at ASIN. I know like they release a set every year. They had a Sableye and a Pikachu, and I got the Gengar because I always wanted a Gengar plushie, and I liked. Yeah, but they release every year something Halloween set, but I got one of them at ASIN. I don't remember how much he was though. He wasn't that bad. Um, But I hate when people treat me like I shouldn't like Pokemon as a kid thing. I look at it like the games really are kind of difficult. If you really look at what you're supposed to do in the games, kids can play them, but the strategy behind it, I mean, actually legitimate coming up with a really strong team, it's kind of hard for, I think, for kids to understand like that kind of whole concept. But I hate getting crap for liking Pokemon just because I'm an adult. And I hate being treated like an adult. I'm 19, damn it. I'm not like 25. Ugh. I'm old, damn it. I'm ancient. I'm really old. But, um, I'll talk to you later. Sorry this was long and ranty. Bye.